Hello everyone, welcome to Katharine's Creatures, and this is episode 104. And this is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological creatures, beast beings, and the like, pulled from lore worldwide. And I like to preface by saying that I am not a linguist, so if I mispronounce anything along the way, I apologize in advance. And today's episode will be kind of a short one, but it is about one of my favorite things, dragons. And in particular, a specific dragon from Japanese legends and lore, as well as it's also a Shinto deity. And this particular dragon's name is Kuraokami. And so Kuraokami is essentially a dragon that has mastery over the rain and snow, and that's one of the reasons why he was worshipped in Japan in the Shinto belief. And his story kind of goes back to his backstory, essentially. So his sibling, almost progenitors, were this pair, a couple called Izanagi and Izanagmi. And these two were end up birthing the islands themselves, as well as the gods of their belief system. And they were kind of like these origin entities. And so the story goes that Izanami was giving birth. And during that point, there was a fire that must have raged, and she, as she's giving birth, dies of her burns that she got. And the fire was actually started by the fire deity known as Kagutuchi. And obviously, this was not a good thing. So the husband decides to get vengeance and finds Kagutuchi and ends up chopping him up in multiple pieces. And so what happens kind of reminded me a little bit of a Greco-Roman story of Medusa and Pegasus and other origins of some other kind of monstrous creatures that came from Medusa. But Kagutuchi's body ended up forming either the body itself or the blood that came out of the body created the dragon. So this dragon of rain and snow came out of the death of a fire deity. Who would have thunk it? Anywho, thought that was kind of interesting, and this dragon's also sometimes referred as to the dark rain dragon because there are various lore of dragons and cultures that control a rain and water, and so this kind of falls into that kind of category of very Eastern view of dragon lore. And he was worshipped again in that Shinto faith, and there are shrines that are scattered all around that are specifically for this dragon and its worship, and the fact that when times of drought come, that's one of the times when you would seek out Kuraokami, because you would want that rain or snow. I don't think, probably rain versus the snow. But I just thought about kind of mentioning this particular dragon since it is the winter season, and thought it was kind of cool looking into some lore of various mythological creatures that are winter based, and this was one of them. So if you have any questions for me about this or anything else, please post them in the comments below or reach out to me on any of my social media. And until next time, everyone, Skål.